All right, welcome back to the Morning Star. We are glad to be back, and of course, like I said before we went for a break, that we were expecting to have the Honorable Minister in the studio to talk to us about very important topics. Mr. Ahmad Oba, the Information and Communication Minister at the University of the Gambia, is our guest on the Morning Star. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Honorable Lipsy. It's a pleasure to be here again.
Well, no, don't know.
Honorable Lipsy.
Honorable. Honorable.
It's important.
Honorable. Honorable Lipsy gis lolum ne.
No, dañ la desi xam.
Ah,
yes, you deserve the title.
No. Damal job, ko dem job
Bu dem tenda wala jufure.
Wa nga tenda wala nga dem jufure. So ko nga la tema di nga xam.
Absolutely.
So ma la ciota se ma faji bul malate.
Waaw, ma faji mom, ma faji Cissé mom bogo.
Non, bul malate. Koku no, buguma use word bogo sa bay ma bay do. But how are you doing, Honorable? You all right?
Alhamdulillah, we are thankful.
Yeah, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I think this is the first time we have on a platform.
Yes,
the last time we met and we discussed about this, that we are going to have you, and then we talk about so many important things, especially the upcoming convocation Galadina. It's a charity event meant to provide scholarship for students, and we will talk about that, of course. But talk to us about your new adventure.
Yeah, it's an exciting moment, but one might say it's a bittersweet moment because because obviously it comes with a whole package. It's bitter because of, again, it's understandably the overwhelming task that is as expected. Bewildered on you. We're notwithstanding. That is why we are here. That is why we took up the mantle to serve our communities, our students' union, and of course our respective designations as well. So yeah, it has been, there in between work, trying to find a balance between work, family, and school.
Okay. Was it tough to be able to win the elections?
Absolutely not. I want to say we're on media, but I am proud to say I won as the majority leader with a gap of 1,115 votes.
Oh, that's huge.
Where the university students actually, decided that overwhelmingly I deserve to run that ministry, that is the Information and Communications Ministry. And this is something that I've been passionate since as a child.
It's not a surprise.
And you are not, you are witness to our collaborative works and of course the respective organizations that we've worked together with. So when, in fact, I remember it took me almost a month before I was convinced to actually take up, the responsibility of vying for the position, because I believe in doing the action rather than being on the surface to actually be seen or be known. So, but then notwithstanding, people started calling, and a lot of people actually convinced me to actually take up the responsibility, because sometimes, again, you want to go to a particular organization or a donor to support your initiative, to support something. But if you go as Amadou Oba as an individual, Amadou Oba as not as a representative of the organization, it becomes difficult. But now, if I go as Amadou Oba representing the University of the Gambia students,
especially the minister.
The minister, exactly. So they would, okay, I think this is worthy of support or worthy of helping. So actually that convinced me, and yeah, so far it's doing well, and that is why we are here again today, due to that collaborative relationship I have with you in particular, and Star TV as well. That I must say thank you so much for staff management.
Thank you. Well, the portfolio comes with challenges, of course.
It does.
What are some of the key things that you need to address, or you are about to address?
Yes, most importantly is the timely and accurate dispatch of information. As an Information and Communications Ministry, it is important to actually communicate to your audience, your targeted audience, especially in this case, the student union, regarding student union activities, whether they are future activities or occurring activities, current activities as they stand, rather than waiting until, it's stale and then you communicate. And we believe that for us, communication or information is our food. So when information is delayed, it's like you get food poisoning. Imagine placing a food on cold spot, and at some point you come to eat it and you have a running stomach. So to avoid all that, you have to ensure that the information is timely, but not only timely, that you also ensure that the information is accurate. And we have to be innovative as well. We live in a digital world, such that now communication should be made very simple, very precise, and very easy. People shouldn't be struggling to actually digest or consume the information that you are sending. Just because I am a university student, or just because I am communicating to the students of the University of the Gambia should not warrant me to be using big grammar that, a lot of people say, well, of course, why not? You are from the university and you brag about that. But for me, as Information and Communications Minister, I am seeing beyond that. Wow, exactly.
No, I'm not so da nga gis ko xamne jangis bo xamne su la ka ay olof so say jolani ma wacce la bagami di wax yo ndongo way su la ka angale ni la ko
waaw fu la ka dem te in most cases su joge fele ñew fi na duñ lay bugal la ka jolal for I don't know for whatever reason why usually olof rek lañ debo suñ ko laké sa dañ ko dé slang yeah waaw comme la ya jame lolu fi wone give me melam way yeah, no. So guys, you know, like, do you know me man give me melam. Give me melam why? But anyway, that's definitely okay because you're right. It wasn't a surprise, you know, when I saw the results. I said to myself, yeah, I knew he was going to win, and it's not a surprise because even, you know, different from the work that we do together, the organizations that we, you know, but just take a look at the work that you do with the Gambia Football Federation. You know, it's there for everyone to see. Understand? People, you know, have been seeing this thing, you know, how, you know, active you are, you've been very dedicated, and then, you know, there are information to how many people, you know, if they want to have it, they just go directly on your page, and then that's it. Because time bank for young time, you're feeding people with this information, you're giving them exactly what they need to know. So obviously, so having a younger run for that, man, come on, it's going to be that easy catch for him, and then eventually that happens. We congratulate you once more. But we're here to talk about the Convocation Gala Dinner. Convocation Gala Dinner. Nakala, fanla, lanako waral, lan mo chine, luko umba, luli plala. Yeah, so the Convocation Gala Dinner.
Wow,
thank you. Because the Fanekalo Hamantine, you see, the moment you started asking, I started smiling because I am excited. A lot of work has been put in place for Gisnerek organize this charity event. The Faneka event, Bohamantine, it's in two folds. One is to celebrate the graduating class of 2024. Nyohamantene graduated just this last Saturday. His Excellency, the head of state, was actually there as the Chancellor of the University of the Gambia. And because university education is tough, my brother. It's very tough. So, I'm that 4 years of accumulative academic journey in good faith, and of course with outstanding performances to be recognized. I think it's important at least you organize Lohamantene would celebrate these gallant students for their achievements. Because even going through high school alone or junior school alone, Ganara Jehal either Gabes or WAS examination is a big achievement. You're just graduation, you're in Nundemel, top less of a university degree, having your undergraduate program or your master's program. So Lolo is important to recognize Lolo. That is one aspect of the Convocation Gala Dinner. So it's different from the ceremony, right? The ceremony is just to, to give them their certificates or recognize them in that aspect. Why Galabi is in two folds. One is celebrating them. The second aspect, which is for us is the most important thing, because it's a new initiative that was brought by our previous councils. It is an initiative for Hamantene Nyundenko inherit for Flanko Feka. Why governance is always in two folds. Governance is about continuing good initiatives and also being innovative to create more, better innovative activities. So in this case, it's a continuity. Galabi defaneka an avenue for Hamantene. We raise funds. The funds in is plowed back to the students community, underprivileged students of the University of the Gambia. Just Demarek, Amna Kumatex ne portal be closed now right now. You cannot register your courses anymore. Why mom portal boom open on, mom don't struggle to look for funds at least because I'm not lower living amount of fee, but I'm access to the portal. I'm gonna register any course. You clear that's clearance. So mundak am clearance because faith amount tuition fee teta ragal na ne dumuna am fee. This is the avenue where we raise funds for faso yoyu nono. Valedictorian, for instance, the most outstanding student of the University of the Gambia for the class of 2024. They must have gone together in one of the media houses on TV, and he mentioned this. Mom apply on in a particular year in 2019 at the university, where Munta Amfair, okay, he had to delay his enrollment. But 2020, La Soga scholarship from MRC Holland, Nyoko just scholarship. Basic graduation, you could see the excitement when everyone knew that this is the valedictorian, the overall best student of the University of the Gambia. Now imagine, Kokusu Amoton that scholarship. Would we have had a valedictorian like, would we have had him as a valedictorian is one thing. Imagine Koku Fanla Joge in the most remote rural community in the Gambia, where his dreams were actually made true as a result of that scholarship. And so is this convocation gala dinner. The proceeds bunde amfofunono, we have a special committee bunde set up Bohamantine would focus on identifying underprivileged students who are smart. It's not just about you coming from a poor family background. No, you have to prove to us also that yes, you worth your salt. This is your CGPA. So in that case, then I just need 40% of your semesterly living tuition fee would be fully taken care of by the student union from the convocation gala dinner proceeds.
Thank you. Thank you. You have a question?
Yeah, so gala dinner, are you selling tickets for the gala dinner, or are you having sponsors? Because most of the time people find it very difficult putting together such an event, because the resource put together the resources that they overlap difficult. So how are you able to put together your fellow students?
Yes, it's actually difficult. The Gambia is a donor-fatigue country, which we all understand. And putting up this initiative, it takes courage, it takes patience, but it takes also resilience that you have all these criteria. Online ticket, you need to jai. Individual tickets, honorable Lipsy, honorable your miso, ticket for yourself and your family is $1,700 per ticket.
So it's open?
Yes, it's open. Anyone can buy the tickets. It's open for anyone to come and celebrate with us and join with us with the ambience, the artists. $1,500? $1,700 for the individual tickets. While outside the individual tickets, in fact, currently the tickets are still on sale, and we on our social media pages on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram. They are there. You will see the flyers are all over. You'll see the contact numbers in case you also need a ticket. They are designated in different respective areas that you can always call, and they'll be at your service. We also have tables. These tables are meant for institutions, donors, organizations or offices to come and purchase the tables. We have a table for $100,000, a table for $75,000, and a table for $50,000, and each table would contain 10 seats.
Wow,
so
good.
if you come from Star TV, for instance, and you want to buy either a diamond table, a gold table, or a silver table, the diamond is $100,000, the gold table is $75,000, and the silver table is $50,000.
Thank you. That's Fala Mo Ame?
OIC.
OIC.
Wow. OIC conference. May 3rd on Saturday.
May 3rd.
Wow.
Moo koy kon yéen a ko dégg fexe leen dem dimbale leen jënd ticket si ni mu gën a gaawee parce que xaalis biñ ci am demut si seen i poos ndax dañ ko jëlaat defaat ko ci askan wi surtout xale yi nga xam ne ñoom ñoo bëgg a jàngate seen loxo jotut ginnaaw ñu jàppale leen dimbale leen parce que gis na fi jox na fi exemple léegi kenn koo xam ne daloon na ko waaye ndax ndimbal bi ko yàlla jagleel moo tax mu tey nekk the best student in the Gambia bi nga xam ne moom la is it a 2024 batch?
Well, yes,
exactly.
2024.
So kooku noonu loolu rek firndeel la loolu rek doy na waar we niñ war ci mën a jàngee su ko defee ngeen jàppale leen bu baax a baax ndax ñoom li ñoo dox ci réew mi lu am solo la honorable yow ñu ngi laa nuyu bu baax ne dafa mel ni waxtu xoj nañu
jërëjëf honorable
mooy ñu ngi laa ndokkale ci bés bi di la ndokkale it ci place bu bees bi di la ñaanal yàlla mu doon yen wu oyof insha allahu rabbi man nag xam naa ne mun nga ko xam naa ne mun nga ko moo ci xamul dara waaye ma xam naa ne mun nga ko te waxal njoppaat ne bëgg naa leen si morning programme insha allah
njoppaat dañoo ñëwaat insha allah
thank you so much Mr. Amadou Oba the communications minister at the Gambia University of the Gambia talking to us about the convocation gala dinner and which is a charitable event to support the underprivileged students in the Gambia.